lips like Psalms on skin. Opened me where I locked him in. He read the ache I never showed and made it bloom in undertones. Every sound I couldn't give, you took it like a stolen kiss. Now I cannot feel his flame or breathe without his echo name. He taught me how to move through the dark like a prayer carved in my heart. And when I try to sleep alone, the silence begs for his control. Your voice still lingers like lipstick on a ghost. I don't need your body near to hear you whisper in my ear. The way you said my name that night still haunts the quiet light. You left no text, no proof, no clue, but I still wake to the shades of you. You left lipstick on your echo, painted kisses in my shadow. I wear your voice like second skin. Let you in, let you in. Your goodbye rings like perfume, fading slow in empty rooms. And every word you ever spoke still stains me like a joke. I try to wipe your tone away, but it replays it every day. Even when the silence hits, your sound still tightly fits. You left lipstick on your echo, painted kisses in my shadow. I wear your voice like second skin. Let you in, let you in. Your goodbye rings like perfume, fading slow in empty rooms. And every word you ever spoke still stains me like a joke. Your voice is not a sound, it's where my mind is bound. So I trace you in my tone, lipstick echo all alone. He said I was gentle, but I broke like glass. You held me like I wouldn't bend, but touched me where I had no end. You kissed the parts that looked intact and cracked the silence I held back. You loved the mess beneath my skin, then left before the break began. I was soft enough to shatter, and you made the wreckage matter. You said I felt like summer rain, but left me dripping, aching shame. I folded in your honey voice, but softness never gets a choice. You don't need fists to make disaster, just someone soft enough to shatter. You watched me fall, called it romance, then danced away from consequence. I loved you like a quiet prayer, but quiet never kept you there. I was soft enough to shatter. I was soft enough to shatter. Don't say I broke myself that night. You held the match, I lit the light. So here I lie, glass on the floor, still wanting you a little more. He didn't ask what I heard, he just touched it. You never asked for what I lost, just kissed me where the ruin crossed. I showed you scars in quiet light. You fed on them like appetite. You never healed what made me cry, but you sure knew how to lie. You touched me where I break, not to fix but just to take. You lay inside my quiet wall, then leave me crying on the floor. You don't love the whole of me, just the cracks where you can breathe, but I still ache for every ache. When you touch me where I break, you said I'm beautiful in pain, then kiss me harder in the rain. I should've run, I should've screamed, but I just let you in my dreams. You touch me where I break. You touch me where I break. Oh, you touch me where I break. You touch me where I break. Where I break. You love the damage, not the girl, and I'm too gonna change the world. So come on, mama, stay. Touch me where I break. Touch me where I break. You said I'm a goddess, but only when broken. You love the me that needs repair, the girl who gasps beneath your stare. You touch the cracks, now what is whole, and call that passion in your soul. You don't want all, just parts to claim, and I still whisper your name. sunshine in broken light. So I stopped fighting for the bright. I could have been whole, a storm, a feast, but you chose peace is not the beast. He never said love, but his hands did. You never whispered, never spoke, but touched me like a holy joke. Your silence pinned me to the bed, while your fingertips read what I bled. I knew your name in breathless ways that lips could never phrase. No lights, just hands in this room where nothing stands. You pulled my fear into your palm and I gave in to calm. I knew it wasn't real, but still begged you just to feel. We made forever out of strands with no lights, just hands. You built a home inside my ache, then left before the floor could break. But I still shake beneath the sheets where echoes live and feed. No lights, just hands in this room where nothing stands. You pulled my fear into your palm and I gave in to calm. I knew it wasn't real, but still begged you just to feel. We made forever out of strands with no lights, just hands. Your touch was louder than your name, and I still cry it all the same. What we had never stands, but I still burn for just your hands. Your breath hovers, not yet touching, but close enough that my lips ache for it. I hold you there because the wanting is as sweet as the having. Your pulse is frantic, pressing against my mouth like a secret you don't wanna say out loud. I taste the heat in the space between us, that moment before surrender. Pulse against my mouth, let me feel you thrum before the storm breaks. Every second you hold back pulls me deeper under, and I'm not coming up for air. I wrap you in my hunger, drag my nails like commas in your skin, pausing only long enough to remind you I'm still here, still learning every rhythm you've never given to anyone else. not love, it's not lust. It's something heavier, yeah. I can feel you in places no one's ever reached, making me ache where I didn't know I could ache. Deep in my ribs, you leave an echo I'll carry for days. Every slow stroke, every pause turns me into something new, something that only exists under you. Your sweat chips onto my chest, and I swear it burns sweet. The bed creaks like it's listening, and I let it hear everything. You got my wrist pressed into the mattress in my breath, caught between your teeth, the way you hold me there. It's not just about the position, it's about the fact that I can and don't want to escape. Your hips move slow, like you on the clock, like time bends every time you sink deeper. Grip me here in this exact spot until my body learns your name better than my mind ever could. Ever could. I'll give you every sound, every shiver. Just don't let it go, yeah. The sheet beneath us is so the air thick and the night feels too short for what your hands are saying. You don't have to talk, I hear you in the way you don't loosen your hold. Grip me here in this exact spot until my body learns your name better than my mind ever could. Ever could. I'll give you every sound, every shiver. Just don't let it go, yeah. Your hands know the map they drew last night, tracing me like you're memorizing prayer lines. Every breath a warning, every pause a dare. The room bends around the sound of your name in my mouth. Your weight's an anchor, my pulse a confession, and I'm caught in the rhythm of the way you slow me down. Against the low light, you hold me shops. My nails telling secrets into your skin. Your hips write every truth I've been afraid to say. And I let you read me till there's nothing left to hide. Against the low light, you hold me still. Body speaking more than lips could spill. Every shift, every sway has me begging for the night to never fade away. Against the low light, you hold me still. Body speaking more than lips could spill. Every shift, every sway has me begging for the night to never fade away. You move like a map in every nerve I've ever tried to hide. Tracing slow, dragging the night across my body, one heartbeat at a time. The way your hips guide mine is the kind of gravity I don't want to escape. I'm caught under you, fingers clutching at your shoulders, feeling every muscle shift as you take me somewhere softer, somewhere deeper, where my thoughts dissolve into the heat of you. Your patience is a kind of danger, the kind that keeps me aching long after you step under the pull of you. I'm weightless and heavy all at once. Your rhythm drags me under, and I drown without ever wanting it. The slow grind makes my lips part without sound, and you watch like you're memorizing every shiver. You let me feel the retreat before the return, and I lose myself in the ache that fills the space between. I wanna stay here inside this tide you keep pulling me into, where the only thing real is the way your body keeps me open. Under the pull of you, I'm weightless and heavy all at once. Your rhythm drags me under, and I drown without ever wanting it. The first push takes my breath, the second stills my thoughts, and by the third I'm already somewhere between shaking and surrender. Your hips tell me this isn't rush, it's a ritual. The weight of your chest on my spine, it's the kind of grip that keeps me here long after. Melt into the thrust with me, don't let the night escape. Each drag, each breath carves you deeper until I can't tell where you end and I begin. The bed sways like it's lost, she's clinging to our sweat, and I'm not praying to stop, I'm praying you slow just enough to ruin me right. Melt into the thrust with me, don't let the night escape. Each breath, each breath carves you deeper until I can't tell where you end and I begin. Moonlit crimson, silk tight, your shadow hovered, keeping outside. Blindfold slipping, I could taste your grin, not knowing when the sting will begin. You tease with ice and fire right after. Pain turned to moans, moans turned to laughter. Your voice cut low, do you like restraint? I answer with silence you couldn't paint. Blindfold games where I lose control. Every strike of leather turns my body whole. You said safe words don't belong tonight, and I let your power steal my fight. Feathers brush where the whip had burned. Oh, every twist of your hand was a lesson learned. You held me hostage in the sweetest way, and I begged for change that would never fray. Do you love me raw? Do you love me weak? Do you love the marks that last all week? Yeah. Kama Sutra pages ripped and torn. Every pose felt brand new, reborn. Blindfold games where I lose control. Every strike of leather turns my body whole. You said safe words don't belong tonight, and I let your power steal my fight. When the blindfold slipped and I saw your face, I knew domination was my favorite place. Where I lose control. Every strike of leather turns my body whole. You said safe words don't belong tonight, and I let your power steal my fight. and I let your power steal my fight. You push me flat against the mirror, my reflection blurred with sweat. Every kiss burned hotter, deeper. Every command I couldn't forget. My legs started shaking, weak, but you only pulled me closer. Said don't run, don't you dare, while your hands slid lower, slower. Legs shaking, heart breaking. I'm undone under your control. You tear me apart, remake it, a sinner out of my soul. Every moan is yours to claim, every breath a trembling flame. Legs shaking, body quaking. I'll never love the same. The sweat dripped down my spine. You licked it like a vow. My voice cracked into cries, but you never let me bow out. Nails against the glass, marks smudged like holy proof. You smiled when I broke apart, said I live for this truth. Legs shaking, heart breaking. I'm undone under your control. You tear me apart, remaking, a sinner out of my soul. Every moan is yours to claim, every breath a trembling flame. Legs shaking, body quaking. I'll never love the same. When my knees gave in, you caught me, kissed me like a secret sin. Legs shaking, but still craving. I'd fall for you again and again. We booked the room by the hour, knowing one wouldn't be enough. The air smelled of leather and sweat, your towel already sliding through your palms. You told me to kneel slow, deliberate, my pulse racing like it wanted to break free. I looked up at you with parted lips, and the power shift made me dizzy with need. Bound by the hour, lost in the night, chains of desire keep pulling us tight. Every command fingers trace the outline of control. Every tug made me weaker, made me yours. The mirror caught a glimpse of my surrender. My body framed as proof of your love. You whispered rules I couldn't break, every syllable branded in the skin. Submission turned to ritual fire, and I burned gladly, begging for sin. Bound by the hour, lost in the night, chains of desire keeps pulling us tight. Every command pulls me deeper inside, where restraint feels more like freedom in disguise. The world outside kept moving on, but inside this room time bowed to us. Knots tighter than devotion's grip, obsession sealing every breath we took. The headboard cracked against the wall, my wrist sore but my body begging. You asked if I wanted to stop, but my answer was a whimper drowned in your kiss. When the clock rang out our time, you only laughed and locked the door again, because obsession doesn't keep count, and hunger never runs out of hours. Hour after hour, we wrote control. Your shadow claiming every curve I gave. No release, no exit, no end in sight. Just the rhythm of surrender, just the eternity of your name. Your body moves like weather, unhurried, dangerous. I know the rain's coming, but I still step outside. Every thrust is a thunderclap, every pause, the silence before lightning splits me open. And I swear you could ruin me softer than anyone else, make me beg for the flood. Under your slow storm, I lose every guard I built, letting you drench me in something I can't name. Every kiss is a raindrop I catch with my tongue, and I drown happy. The bed groans like it knows this is no place for rest. You map my spine with your hips like you charted new land, and I let the lightning hit twice just to feel you again. You hold me where the night curves tight around us, hands slow pulling me into the place where I lose time. Every morning emotion drips with meaning you don't have to say. And I give in, because your pace has always been my undoing. It's not the rush, it's the way you stay. How you let each second burn before the next begins. The way you keep me slow and close, like you're right in my body and your language. The way you keep me makes my knees weak and my heart beat out of step with the world. Your hips speak to mine in a language no one else knows. Backwards and forward, deep enough to rewrite my pulse. Every time you pull away, I'm begging without sound. And you smile like you know you've already won. The way you keep me slow and close, like you're right in my body and you own it. Language, the way you keep me makes my knees weak and my heart beat out of step with the world. If this the only way I ever feel alive, then keep me here. Where the only thing I know is you. Stick with heat, circle me slow, predator's patience in every step. The cuffs are colder than your breath, but your gaze burned hotter than the whip. Waiting nearby, you asked if I trusted you. I answered with silence, and you smirked. The whip cracked, not hard, but enough to send my body betraying me with the shiver. Say the word if it's too much, but you know I'll never use it. Your rhythm drags me past surrender, where pain and pleasure fuse like scripture. dropped the motel keys on the table. Told you lock the door, no one leaves till it's done. The silence pressed heavy between us. Your stare said more than words ever could. Your shadow stretched across my body. The lamplight flickered like it knew what we do. Every step you took pulled me deeper into the danger I couldn't refuse. You grabbed my wrist, pressed them back against the wall. Asked if I let you play rough tonight. I laughed, but it cracked when your grip got tighter. I whispered yes, surrendering to the fire. Lay me down where the sheets catch our secrets. Make me confess with your hands on my skin. Every rule we've broken, we'll write new ones. Here in the dark, let the role play begin. Your belt hit the floor like a warning. The leather spoke louder than your voice. You said my safe word with a grin, daring me to even think of using it. The taste of you was bittersweet sin, a punishment I beg to take again. Your lips branded me in places unseen, while my body trembled between pain and release. Every time you pull me closer, I lose my breath, and every strike makes me crave what's next. You told me I was yours to ruin tonight, and I swore I'd let you prove it right. Lay me down where the sheets catch our secrets. Make me confess with your hands on my skin. Every rule we've broken, we'll write new ones. Here in the dark, let the role play begin. You whisper stories in another language, made me beg without knowing what I said. And when your mouth pressed low against my weakness, I swore I'd never trust daylight again. Chains of desire cut deeper than bruises. Obsession carved its name across my flesh. You smiled slow, said this is just rehearsal, before devouring every breath I had left. Lay me down where the sheets catch our secrets. Make me confess with your hands on my skin. Every rule we've broken, we'll write new ones. Here in the dark, let the role play begin. Don't stop when I cry out louder. Don't stop when the silence bends. Tonight I'm yours until morning kills it, and we both pretend it never happened. Keys on the table, curtain drawn tight. Nothing exists but you and I tonight. And when it's over, when the silence sets in, I'll still be burning for the game we played within. You speak in pressure, not in words. Every push, I promise I didn't know I was ready to take. The world outside can't touch us here. We're in a broken spell of skin and one. You slide into the space where my breath stops, and time is just the sound of the headboard giving in. When you move inside my name, I lose the lines between love and surrender. Every inch of me turns to yours, like I was made to be found this way. Your mouth on my shoulder feels like confession. Your chest against my back, my favorite truth. I give into the gravity you built between us, and let the night decide who's keeping who. When you move inside my name, I lose the lines between love and surrender. Every inch of me turns to yours, like I was made to be found this way. Your hands don't just touch, they pray against my skin, reading every shiver like a scripture you can't unlearn. I've been here before, but never like this. Every kiss a slow confession, every breath a whisper sin. The ache between us is holy. Your pulse in my throat, and I'm kneeling in your shadow, like it's the only place I belong. Worship the ache you leave inside me. Every slow press, every pull that keeps me open. You carve my name in the space between your heartbeats, and I let you. The air is thick, sweat turning to incense. Every sound you make, another altar built in my bones. You hold me where it hurts best, where it heals worse, and I can't stop asking for more. Worship the ache you leave inside me. Every slow press, every pull that keeps me open. You carve my name in the space between your heartbeats, and I let you. I felt the room spin when you pushed me down slow. Your ties lighting off like you practiced this before. Leather scent on your breath, danger in your tone. You whispered tonight, your body's not your own. The mirror caught us both in a fevered haze. My eyes wide open, your hands never stray. Every tug pulled me deeper into your control, and I swore I could hear your hunger in my soul. You said don't flinch, don't break the spell. I'll leave a map, your skin will tell. I shivered, part fear, part need, already lost in the game you lead. Red marks on my skin, the story no one else will read. Every bruise, every line is you writing your name on me. You don't just touch, you consume. You bend me till I can't resist, and in the aftermath I crave the ruin. The pain dressed up as bliss. The sound of your bell sliding free, warning, a promise, it haunted me. Your shadow dripped slow across my chest. You asked if I like surrender and I guessed yes. The bed frame creaked with every strike, my body arching under your bite. The fire burned where your nails had been, marking territory deeper than sin. Your lips pressed hard on every scar, as if erasing wasn't who you were. I begged for breath, you gave me none, till I confessed I'm already undone. Red marks on my skin, a diary rewritten in heat. Every line drags me closer to a version of me you keep. You don't just touch, you consume. You bend me till I can't resist, and in the silence after chaos, hide for another kiss. Tell me again that I'm only yours. Say it like chains, not just words. Break me open, stitch me tight, I'll still beg for more tonight. Your obsession's carved in red, mine's a silence where I bled. And if love looks like punishment, then punish me again. Red marks on my skin, and art no one else can claim. Every bruise, every bite, a brand etched deep with your name. You don't just touch, you consume. You bend me past every limit, and I'll keep crawling back for ruin, because ruin feels like heaven when you're in it. The mirror still shows the scene, my body rewritten by your greed. And even as the marks start to fade, my hunger for you only grows in their place. lips slow or heavy. Your touch feels endless now. Every tremor in my body makes the night stretch somehow. Your lips replay an echo, like I'm caught inside a dream. Every breath we took together comes back thicker, comes back me. Lure me until we breathe, till the sand shakes apart, until my legs won't stand. You tear through my heart, drown me in your hunger, drown me in your flame. If we're ruined by this night, I'll still whisper your name. Shaking, burning, tied inside your arms, sweating, yearning, safe inside the harm. The sheets move like a heartbeat, slowed down but still alive. Every thrust becomes an ocean where only we survive. Hold me until we breathe, till the silence breaks apart, until my body's trembling. You tear through my heart, drown me in your hunger, drown me in your flame. If we're ruined by this night, I'll still work until we break, until we break, break, break. Hotel curtains parted, city lights below. You kiss my shoulder, whisper where to go. Balcony doors open, they're biting cold, but your body heat burning never felt old. Hands on the railing, silk sliding down. Your breath in my ear was the only sound. Traffic calm, but the world went still. Every part of me been under your will. The skin. Fingers tracing places no one's been. You asked if I'd scream or bite it back. I let it pour out like a midnight attack. Take me over the edge. No harness, no guard. I'll bleed out desire in the shape of your scars. If the city could talk, it would beg for more. But this balcony burned with the sin we swore. The balcony scene, too wild to confess. Half naked in moonlight, addicted to stress. If the neighbors saw, let them take a view. They'd only watch me unravel for you. The balcony scene, too wild to confess. Half naked in moonlight, addicted to stress. If the neighbors saw, let them take a view. They'd only watch me unravel for you. The sweat drips slow between us. Your chest pressed into mine. My thighs trembled under pressure, but I beg for one more time. You held me like I vanished. Your kiss tasted of need. Every thrust was desperate worship. Every moan, a final creed. Love me until we break, till the silence cracks apart, until my body's shaking and you tear through my heart. Drown me in your hunger, drown me in your flame. If we're ruined by this night, I'll still whisper your name. Your hand shook but still possessed me, as if you feared I'd slip away. Yeah. Your tenderness was brutal. Your obsession begged I stay. The sheets tore under fever. The candlelight gave in. And in the heat of ruin, we found something close to sin. Love me until we break, till the silence cracks apart, until my body's shaking and you tear through my heart. Drown me in your hunger, drown me in your flame. If we're ruined by this night, I'll still whisper your name. If tomorrow I can't move, if my soul is torn in two, I'll still remember press me to the wall. Lips tasting of ginseng. Room 303, air thick with perfume and heat. I was undone by the way you pulled the chair from beneath my feet. You trust me, you whisper low as a blindfold slid, letting the tension grow. The bell hit the floor, then it kissed my skin. Every strike felt like you pulling me in. Room 303, where my body confessed. Every night, every whip, every bruise you pressed. Your slow strokes left religion in my chest. Dark R&B playing while we made a mess. Handcuffed to the headboard, heartbeat out of sync. You pour wine on my collarbone, made me drink. Your tongue was scripture, your teeth wrote pain, and still I begged for another wave again. Do you want me crying, or quiet and still? Do you want my surrender, or to test my will? Every safe word died in my throat tonight. And I loved how you stole the fight. Room 303, where my body confessed. Every night, every whip, every bruise you pressed. Your slow strokes left religion in my chest. Dark R&B playing while we made a mess. The motel clerk will never know what it cost, but in room 303, I found myself lost. You sinking in me like the weight of the night. Steady, deliberate, making sure I feel every inch you give. Your breath fans across my neck, and the warmth has me arching before your hands even move. Like a secret, springs whispering with every push, every slow return. Your body says things your mouth doesn't dare, and I'm hanging on each pause like it's the only truth I need. Eyes locked on mine like you're counting the breaths I still. Your hand wrapped around my throat, tight enough to steal my breath. Yet in that moment of surrender, I swore I'd follow you to death. The ropes carved lines on my skin, but they spelled your name instead. Every knot was a promise, every bruise a prayer I bled. Devotion and restraint, I'm your captive willingly. Twist me, break me, till my cries sound like symphony. Every gasp you take from me, I give back like it's fate. There's no freedom I would choose over devotion and restraint. Over restraint. Your teeth left scriptures on my neck, a holy mark, a sinner's crown. Every thrust rewrote my body till I forgot the world around. You whispered I was yours alone. Your grip made me believe pain and pleasure blurred together, and I begged you not to leave. Devotion and restraint, I'm your captive willingly. Twist me, break me, till my cries sound like symphony. Every gasp you take from me, I give back like it's fate. There's no freedom I would choose over devotion and restraint. And when you set me free, I'll crave the chains again, because only in your prison does my soul know where it ends. We booked the room by the hour, knowing one wouldn't be enough. The air smelled of leather and sweat, your tie already sliding through your palms. You told me to kneel slow, deliberate. My pulse racing like it wanted to break free. I looked up at you with My body framed as proof of your love. You whispered rules I couldn't break. Every syllable branded into skin. Submission turned a ritual fire, and I burned gladly, begging for sin. Bound by the hour, but lost in the night. Chains of desire keep pulling us tight. Every command pulls me deeper inside, where restraint feels more like freedom in disguise. The world outside kept moving on, but inside this room time bowed to us. Knots tighter than devotion's grip, obsession sealing every breath we took. The headboard cracked against the wall, my wrist sore but my body begging. You asked if I wanted to stop, but my answer was a whimper drowned in your kiss. When the clock rang out our time, you only laughed and locked the door again. Because obsession doesn't keep count, and hunger never runs out of hours. Hour after hour, but real control. Your shadow claiming every curve I gave. No release, no exit, no end in sight. Just the rhythm of surrender, just the eternity